Okay, guys, I'm back. We're gonna continue this story. I don't think it's that much more to this story, to be honest with you. I probably could have kept going, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I think we were playing as Mark. I think everybody's alive except for Erin, which I really thought they would let Erin live. You know, if I didn't choose. But I think I'm starting to think this guy is like seeing if we're willing to kill each other or something based off of whatever fear or that's inside or something. I don't know, something like that. But I'm like doing my best not to show that side, like to like immediately kill somebody. But I don't know. All right, Mark, let's go. Let's do this. Find a way out.
Damn it.
What? Oh, there's a motion light. At least I have some light. Jeez. I'm sick of the dark. I want to explore my surroundings. Looks like a pool. It really helps when they sprint. Is there anything in... Oh, Jesus. Should we go down there? See what that is? Okay, let's do it. Let's see what that is. Oh, God.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh, a key. Changing room. Oh, wait. Did he just juke? I see little broken pieces of glass in there. I thought I could look through it or something. Alright, back in the dark rooms. Let's equip this thing. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Look at all the mannequins. Starting to creep me in. Oh!
Oh, God. What happened here?
Let's take a picture of the photo opportunity. See, I've been so busy running and stuff, I haven't had a chance to take actual pictures.
What's that?
Bro, I don't like this. Oh! Wait, let's get a picture of this creepy shit. Oh. Yo! They need to stop that. They really need to stop. What am I looking for? Ah! Oh. Oh. It's starting already, man. Oh. See, I knew you could look through the things.
What the hell?
Gotta get this with the camera? I can't even see it, so. Why are you looking up there? What the hell? I'm supposed to be looking. Never mind. Never mind. Bro. Seriously?
Oh,
Whoa!
shit.
Yeah, I almost bought it.
Look.
At least it's getting to be daylight. I mean, it's still dark out, but... Wait, can I pass by something? Another coin. Let's see if there's anything else.
Look. Hey. Look. I could use that.
Okay. Everything's locked around here, man. Can't climb on that bench. Back down there. I think this is where I came out of. Why does he keep looking up? Alright, there's gotta be something. Wait, if it says locked, is there something that I have that could... No, he doesn't have anything. Okay. We still can't get in here. There's nothing There's nothing here. What am I missing? Is this... Can I climb on this? No. Can I climb on this?
I can make that.
Aha! Wait, I think I have to unlock it from in here. Okay, now we push it. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm pushing it here. Looks like a damn school teacher. Let's see where I'm at. Damn, it's a long jump. So everyone's out. We're out, all outside of this place.
Fuck.
What the fuck is that?
Hello?
Go this way or go the other way? Oh! That was a dog. Another coin? These things are all over the place. Oh no. 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 No dogs. Please. Can't enter there. We have to go the other way. What the hell? bunch of directions to go. What the hell? Let me see what's on the far right over there. Oh, it's taking me around in a circle.
Worth a try. Waste of time.
Anything up here? Maybe I've been going all these different ways just to. Oh boy, that could be a mistake. Oh no! Who the hell? Who is that?
Mark?
What the hell?
Who you trying to
Charlie?
butt rape me? What the
You're
hell?
alive.
With broken ribs. Charlie, I thought you were dead.
I nearly was. I'm sorry for that. I thought...
How the hell did you make it out here?
Yeah, good to see you too, mate. I nearly got fried, you know.
I know. We saw it.
You saw it? What the hell does that mean?
How exactly did you get out of that?
Where are the others? Mark, are they safe?
Erin is dead.
What?
Dumet killed her.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What have I got us into here?
You tell me, Charlie. What have you gotten us into? We were all separated trying to get out. Dumet has the entire place rigged with traps. We followed right into his game.
We have to get out of here. Get back to the ferry.
Dumet disabled it. We all agreed we'd head for the lighthouse, see if we can't signal for help.
I don't suppose there's any good news.
Actually,
I never thought I'd say this again.
Get to the lighthouse.
Jesus.
Right here, see if there's anything. shimmy, whatever. Something in there. What the? Okay, that's weird. Out in space or something? Okay, let's do the whole. Patient's name Monday. I saw Hector, a 7-year-old male, in my office today. He was accompanied by his mother, who informed me that Hector is complaining of feeling sick and very tired. Upon examining Hector, he appears to be mildly undernourished. He is underweight and has very pale skin. Mother also prescribed 2 milligrams diazepam tablets to be taken up to 3 times a day when required. I saw Hector in my office today as a follow-up to a recent hospital admission for an acute bronchitis. Sorry. Hector has collapsed during school lessons. Hector's recovering well from the virus in the 2 weeks since hospital admission, which was likely caused by mixing with other children at school while his immune system was weakened by malnutrition. When examining Hector's chest, I discovered bruising on his underarms and shoulders caused by rough play at school. Hector advised to avoid such activity. Mother advised to refrain from smoking around Hector, especially when he was recovering. I'll arrange a follow-up appointment in 1 week. Oh, I saw Hector in my office today at my request. Hector is almost fully recovered from bronchitis. Bruising has worsened caused by significant force, more likely an adult than school friends. Arranged to follow up in 1 week. I saw Hector in my office today at my request. He was accompanied by his grandfather, George. Hector's original bruising has subsided. Grandfather advised that I examine Hector's legs and ankles were swollen with cuts as if he'd been restrained. Grandfather suspects that Hector's mother isn't coping. Arrange follow-up with Hector's mother. What's the old doctor's office? Can I jump down? I'm probably too far down. Shimmy. Shimmy! Charlie looks absolutely goofy. Where's the ladder? Is this ladder here? Getting into that. He's always looking up. What is he looking at? You need to move out my way, bro. Of course.
I need to find a way out.
Oh, there's a crate right there. Okay, where are we going to put the crate? Did you go down a ladder, please? Oh. Oh, Mark is standing there like that. Guess he over here. Maybe. Could be not.
What is that smell? Ugh. I saw a dog out here.
Yeah, I did too. Scared the shit out of me.
You just scared him off by panicking, most likely.
Oh. How's your head? 2 victims discovered with heads switched? Another gruesome scene was discovered in the abandoned warehouse in the outskirts of Dalton, Georgia. The 2 victims are believed to be the latest in homicidal spree of the imaginary killer. Alongside the 2 victims, FBI agent Monday reportedly counted multiple repurposed body parts at the crime scene that appears to be from past victims. Monday described the macabre animatronics uncovered as deranged creations that are insults to the victim's humanity. DNA is yet to confirm that if they are in fact the missing body parts of previous victims. Oh. This guy, man. Oh, jeez. So he's gonna figure out someone's here?
Fuck. Quiet. Stay calm.
Oh, I knew it. Why was that significant? Are they telling us that's where we need to go?
Oh my God. What? What is he doing?
He's preserving his kills.
Why?
Because they're valuable to him. The trophies. Keepsakes. Dumet sure seems to know a lot.
Do you think maybe we're dealing with more than one person?
What do you mean?
Tending this place, the weird robots, the traps. Could it be just one man?
It's one man. One very driven, very disturbed man.
I hate when they do that. Oh my god.
Oh, bloody hell.
Subject dead by asphyxiation. Subject washed, freezing, not required as formaldehyde solution has been prepared. Moved to curing house to commence preservation. Early decomposition has not yet shown obvious deterioration. Viable specimen for animatronic integration. Formaldehyde fixation solution introduced into subject's cardiovascular system. Ugh. Good progress. Signs of rigidity in the extremities. Previous subject, Mr. Lewis Harrison, required disposal in acid bath rigor mortis. Reached skin, causing severe blistering, resulting in unviable specimen, possibly due to subject's similar stature, expediting decomposition. Delay to fixation, commencement, or formaldehyde level estimate too low. Continued positive progress. Extremities fully hardened, extending into stiffness of limbs. Re-examining in 1 week. Limbs 50% hardened. Oh. So whoever's doing this is using real people to do me something. That's fucking sick, man. Where did what's the name go? Mark? Mark, where are you? What the hell? Where's this boy go?
All units, this is dispatch. Be on the lookout for a male suspect believed to be the Shoe Shine Killer. Suspect is FBI Special Agent Hector Monday. He may be armed and is highly dangerous.
Dispatch, this is Officer Martinez. I found Mundy's car, requesting backup.
Officer Martinez, what's your location?
A warehouse on Park Avenue, Fulton River. Looks abandoned.
Officer Martinez, backup on its way. Hold your position.
Copy that. Shit! He's seen me!
Officer Martinez, hold your position.
Shit! We have a situation. Dispatch, the building's on fire.
Fire department on their way.
He's still in there. You read me? Copy. He's still in there.
You're joking.
I doubt he's climbing through this.
We could go through here. Looks precarious.
How does one get up there? Oh shit! Now he appears.
Need to find a way up.
Aha! Look how these things just suddenly appear. Another wedding ring.
Harrison and Lewis.
I'm pretty sure I checked out that blinking thing. Do I hop over this?
Hope this holds.
Oh, he's scared of heights, I forgot. Got two boards, you know. Okay, here goes. It's the lighthouse. We're gonna make it. Okay. Oh, that's right. They got pushed up the thing. Get away from the net. Navigate the forest. Check out if anything's around here. Anything of value. Going this way. What's out that dock? Sorry. Sorry, Kate. Sorry to take you around circles. What the hell is that? It's like a piece of someone's shorts or something. Before I go over there,
I thought getting outside would make things better.
oh!
It's a forest. It could be anything.
You know what? I was thinking about I'm not going back.
Can you not freak me out any more than I already am?
Where's Kate?
Give up Charlie's left nut to be in Topeka right about now. Damn it.
Come on, why would they put that if you can't get in? key right here. See? I was about to give up.
Got it.
Oh god, more of these. Oh shit.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
His head's been cut off.
Before or after he died?
How the hell should I know?
Ugh. That's it. Where the hell is Kate? I just heard her voice. Alright, guess we're going back. Oh. Hello, house. Of course, the front door's gonna be locked. Or not.
You hear that?
What?
Like
Sound like a dog.
whimpering. Is that?
Oh no. Damn, this guy's everywhere.
Okay, hide. It's okay, boy. I won't hurt you.
I hit the collar, not the...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. I meant to cut the collar. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to kill the dog. I thought I was gonna cut the collar. Damn it. You don't have to do a slow pan from there. Come on.
Come on.
And they really make you feel like shit for it. Damn it! Oh, great. Now he knows where we're at.
Do you think they're here?
We need to find a way in.
What if they didn't make it?
One thing at a time.
I didn't mean to kill the dog. You saw where my replica was. It was
Let's get
on the
inside.
collar.
Charlie, hang on. There's something I need to know. I can't believe I have to even think it.
What?
The last thing Erin did was write your name. Did you plan this with Dumet?
Of course not. How could you even ask me that?
Erin was pretty sure.
How? Based on what?
I don't...
Look at me. I practically died back there, okay? Erin was played somehow.
You're probably right. I just had to ask.
And you have an answer, okay? Can we press on now?
I don't know why they make the camera so damn close to him. Another stupid business card. breathing like that, man? Probably Charlie's out of shape ass. Mark and Jennifer Edwards. Looks important. Is that a boat key?
Looks like there may be another boat on the island.
Right. Clarence, I thought I should write you with the news that you haven't been... I should write you with the news as you haven't been able to see me in 6 months. You have a son. I gave birth a few weeks ago. I need you back here. I can't do this alone. My parents are helping out, but they're very old now. Come home, Clarence, please. L. Monday. Oh. Bro, you gotta... Oh, I came through here. I think. Did I come through here? Oh, I thought someone was banging through that door.
Son of a bitch! Give me a dog any day.
Fuck! What the hell was that? You alright?
Yeah, just a stupid cat.
Yeah. Damn right it was a stupid cat. I was wondering, I thought I heard some thumping. Like, what the hell was that? Some bullshit, bro. Can't be doing that to me. I felt it coming too. Almost slid out of my seat.
Come on.
Power up the...
No way.
Now we gotta power up the free controls. closet? That's locked, of course. Yo, his heavy breathing's getting on my nerves.
Did you get the thing lit up?
Oh, no, it's not.
What the hell is this?
Hector Whalon Monday.
Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Mr. Dumet, I want my team dead. I'll get them to you this weekend. Just do it.
I never said any of that shit.
I'm certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumet. I want my team dead. I'll get them that this weekend. Let's do it.
I'm such an idiot. I wanted this to work so much, I just accepted everything he said. He recut it.
Not a bad job either. It's convincing.
I told you I wasn't lying.
Okay. Did I look at this already?
At 0600 hours, I, Officer Frank Hooper, discovered that one or multiple individuals had gained unauthorized access to the evidence room at 1612 West State Street. Among the missing items were assets recovered from the apartment of former FBI agent Hector Monday, including books, clothes, notes, surgical tools, and dental equipment. We are currently running with the theory that this was the direct result of souvenir hunters looking for a piece of memorabilia from the case. End of report.
Wait, did I come down here? Before? No, I don't think I did. Of course, the fucking thing's locked. No, I came in this way, but where would the power room be? That's the part I'm. outside? Now I'm running back up. Speeding up there. They say return power to the thing, but I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know what they expect me to do. Wait, did it say shimmy? No, it does say shimmy. Okay.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh.
Tampering with the seal is a federal offense.
Oh, fuck! Oh, it's on.
Ow! Fuck yes! Woo! Hey, guys, up here. Kate.
Oh,
Jamie,
no.
I'm here.
How did he suddenly show up?
The hell is that smell? Jesus.
Oh. There you are. I wasn't expecting you. Are you early for a change?
Who the hell? Ugh. What the hell is that?
What the fuck is this?
Come on.
Oh, thank God. It's only you.
Thank God. Have you seen Mark?
He's all right. He's trying to get that bloody light going.
Mark? Please tell me you can hear me.
Did you hear him getting his ass whooped?
Mark!
Oh. Standing
I
there.
thought I lost you.
Oh, he is standing there! Oh, damn. Wait, where's Charlie at? Oh, there he is. What, he stabbed him? Oh, it's getting crazy.
What the hell? Oh.
Hands where I can see them! All of you!
What?
He killed them.
No talking! I said, hands where I can see them!
Thank God you're here. You have to help us.
Until I know what's happening here, no one moves.
What the? He shot the...
The boat.
Seriously, lady?
Oh no. Ah!
Christ!
Yes, so he does kill.
There! Let's go!
Cops are always useless in these.
Grab the gun.
Shit! Well, so much for that. You see Reckless at the top screen.
Come on. This way. This should work.
How's he just no look? Whatever.
Oh, it's not working. Starter cord. There.
Oh, it ain't gonna start with that weak shit. Come on. Oh, Lord.
Just work.
He's walking through the water.
Go!
We made it. Thank God it's over.
Famous
Not
last
all
words.
of us.
Of course!
Hang on!
No, no, please.
What? I pressed circle! What the fuck? What? No! That's bull, man. Oh shit. Shit. Truck bitch. No!
No!
Damn. Shit. Good shit. Sorry, I wasn't pressing the D-pad. Nice. No, that's too easy. Oh shit, they did that man quick. Oh my god, the button sequences.
If that song doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. We have a non-stop block for your favorite classic rock after this break.
No damn commercials. Oh, shoot. Shit! And I looked up, and there they were just in the middle of the flipping road, waving their hands and arms like a bunch of crazy.
Lost Charlie.
Where you coming in from?
Fort Wayne. Been driving since 3 a.m.
Early start.
Well, I was trying to get into the port by 8. Probably not gonna make that now, am I?
I'd say likely not.
You know what? I think I'm gonna see about that studio in Brooklyn. See if I can make it work. After this, start to know if it feels like a good idea.
Yeah. Just promise me you'll tell me how it goes.
Only if you promise to keep giving me unsolicited advice.
Count on it.
Why are her hands like this? What?
Oh,
Hell?
you're here. All good things must come to an end, but how good was the end for our crew? Unfortunately, you lost a few of them. So, rest in peace. Charlie lost his head at the end, didn't he? I mean, literally. And Erin. The new girl surprised everyone with her courage, but now she's gone to the great audio suite in the sky.
Don't have to rub it in.
What about those who survived? Has the experience changed them? Kate had a secret. She was traumatized by something that happened a long time ago, but she faced the thing she was most afraid of in the whole world and survived. Jamie learned that she had to trust other people and work with them. And Mark had to stop waiting for people to tell him what to do. He had to make his own way in the world. I'll tackle the paperwork in the morning. Can you find your own way out? It was, as always, enlightening. I have no doubt we'll meet again in the future. Farewell.
Well, of course. You just wait for that.
The chain of events are still unclear at this point in time. What we can confirm is that a little after 7:30, a truck driver was flagged down to render aid. The police were called and quickly arrived on scene. The survivors are part of a film crew, Lonnet Entertainment, the team behind the Architects of Murder docuseries.
Fuck, man.
It seems
like
as though
that show.
they got a little too close to their subject material. And some of them, sadly, did not survive. Thankfully, their ordeal is now at an end.
Holy shit. Remember how my video went viral?
How could we forget? You bring it up every chance you get.
Just listen to this. I got enough views to win a competition.
What did you win?
An all-expense paid trip to an island resort for 5.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah, Mr. Dumet says they're gonna send a limo and everything. This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over to another year? Oh, what is this I cannot see with icy hands taking hold of me? Oh, death and death, none can excel. I open the doors to heaven and
Oh no, I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Yes, I have come to get your soul and leave your body and leave it cold.
Oh man.
To drop the flesh from on your frame, the earth and
I'd say it was definitely more challenging than Until
I
Dawn.
said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? I said, oh,
Charlie, I'm not too broken up over life. I didn't want to lose Erin.
oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve?
I was so sure that Jamie would die though.
Now death, if this is true,
Since she survived the first trap, I'd say, you know what, let me keep this girl alive first. Do what I can to keep her alive.
From time to time you heard and saw, so close your eyes and unlock your jaw. I'll lock your jaw so you can talk. I'll fix your feet so you can walk. And I'll dim your eyes so you can see this very hour. Now come with me. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve?
the song?
Now, death,
still
please
going.
give me time to fix my heart and change my mind. Your heart is fixed, your mind is brought.
Man, you definitely need some
shackles to
quick decision-making skills for this game and quick reflexes.
Too late, to all farewell. My dawn is fixed, I'm summoned to hell. As long as God in heaven shall dwell,
Yeah, it's definitely a good game for like I guess it's considered an indie game.
Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another?
I didn't see this like heavily advertised. But this part of a whole group of stories, so I want to check out the others if there's any available.
Won't you spare me over to another?
It's an interesting way to play a game. I like these type of games, until dawn type games. The Devil in Me uses the Unreal Engine. Oh, that's supposed to be really good. Skip to the end. Yes, absolutely.
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia. After successfully rendezvousing with a Charybdis marker, we have detached the booster ring and spurts are high as we make our final approach to Tau Ceti F. The ship has suffered a hull impact, but damage is minimal, and our technicians are restoring full functionality.
This is Thomas Carter. Something's wrong with Sims. She's trying to kill me. I think...
Our next transmission will be broadcast from orbit around humanity's future home. Stafford out.
What? Directive 8030. Oh, so now it's gonna be a futuristic. Man, that's crazy, man. I know I unlocked a whole bunch of special features, so I wonder what they are. There it is, bonus features. Interview with Jesse Buckley.
My name is Kate Wilder. I've got a master's in criminal psychology. I'm an investigative journalist and hope to make a difference.
Hey, we're here with Jesse Buckley to talk about Supermassive's brand new game in the Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me. So let's start at the beginning. Tell us a bit about
the model?
I play a character called Kate Wilder, who is a presenter who's part of this documentary team who are doing a show about the serial killer H.H. Holmes.
America's first serial killer confessed to 27 murders. The number grew significantly. Nearly 200 lives.
I'm a serial killer documentary watcher. Is that your jam too?
Yeah, I'll watch a serial killer documentary.
Right, it's really relaxing. Like, okay, cool,
yeah,
I can
it's
chill
kind
out.
of fascinating why we're all addicted to kind of those stories.
We need a plan. Forget his games, traps, all that bullshit. Think about the killers we've covered. There's always a weakness.
All of a sudden.
I'm not playing detective. I just want to survive.
Playing detective is how we survive.
So what interested you in the role of Kate?
Well, to be honest, I've never played a video game in my life, and I have no idea what the hell the world was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was firstly why I kind of was like, oh yeah, that sounds new
right by her
and
leg.
fun. And yeah, and then I read the script and talked to Alita, who's our director, and it just seemed like a really lovely
I
thing
wanna
to
see
be
Jesse.
part of, and something new and fun.
Jamie, rather.
And I can't believe how they create this world. You know, usually I just get a script and it's like 70 to 100 pages long, but there's like 300 pages in one script. It's unbelievable.
So, as you kind of mentioned, the game has multiple branching paths, so your character could end up in any number of situations. What's it like to film a scene, you know, multiple times with different endings?
What I've found is like you can only be in whatever strand you're in at that time and figure out the emotion of it at that moment, because then you can offer up something completely different when you go into a different strand. And it's a very like immediate experience, which I guess is also what a player will feel when they're doing it as well. So I just kind of try and keep my head in where we are right there at that moment. And if I was trying to think of what was happening in the other strand, it would be a disaster.
It must be really hard, yeah, because you kind of have this mapping, I suppose, in your brain of what, you know, what the outcomes could be, and then just trying to stay in that moment. It's very interesting stuff. So many things can happen to characters in the Dark Pictures anthologies. How do you make sure that Kate is always Kate, no matter what she's kind of faced with?
Well, I guess before we started, we did a big read-through with everybody, so it was good to kind of get a handle on who she is in the context of the environment she's in, but also the relationships that are in the world as well. It just kind of reveals itself from the script, and I just kind of let her run free and see what
That's so cool,
happens
though.
to her. Yeah, I don't think anybody has continuity in themselves. I don't anyway.
It must be very difficult. Yeah, really difficult. And that's it. I guess it's quite good fun to then go, okay, let's go with this and see where we end up.
But I think also Kate lives on the knife edge of, she has a genuine obsession and curiosity about serial killers. So there's part of her that's kind of running towards it and part of her that's running away from it, you know, and all of them have come to be curious about H.H. Holmes, but also with that, you're kind of living a real life horror as you're going into this world.
So, come on, Charlie. What do we know about this guy?
And everybody's fantastic, like, and they're all such distinctive people, you know, and they all somehow genuinely feel like a crew, you know, like you're gonna have the kind of riffs.
Charlie is thinking. She looks a lot like a temper tantrum.
And the new fledgling loves, and then the kind of creeping horror of your life. What are you doing with your life?
Sounds very familiar. Yeah, I think I've been there at 3 a.m.
What is all of this?
Okay, so let's talk about the setting that Kate finds herself in. I've heard something about murder castles. I'd like to know more.
So the production company that Kate works for, Lonnet Entertainment, they get a mysterious call from a stranger who says that he's basically made a replica of H.H. Holmes' murder castle.
Wicked.
And invites them to come and document it because he knows that they're interested in serial killers. And Lonnet Entertainment, which is run by a character called Charlie, is kind of hard up, but only Charlie knows that. And so even though Kate is a bit kind of resistant to go because it just feels like another kind of fuddy-duddy thing, they agree to go to this island as one last kind of hurrah.
It sounds like absolutely nothing awful is going to happen. It sounds like a perfect setup.
I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Delightful. Yeah, lovely island. Very nice.
Look! Years are the wine that fill the cup of time.
So in the game, you've got quite a limited inventory. Which items would you take into the house if you could take anything?
Shotgun.
I'd probably take, like, I think, look, all these mad people are just in need of a hug. So I'd probably take a bottle of wine and just be like, mate, let's just sit down, have a glass of wine, talk about what's going on here.
Get Charlie's fags. Come here.
Have
let's
a fag.
Just
calm down. That's my weapon of I'd kill him with kindness.
Well, you could at least start with the wine, and if that doesn't work, you've got the bottle. So I mean, it's
perfect.
You're done. You're done.
And if not, I could just drink it myself and have a lovely time.
Some kind of belt with 3 or 4 of them attached. Off you go. It's all going to be fine. And if it's not fine, you're not going to know about it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good choice.
Think it's okay if we pour some wine?
God, please do.
So you've mentioned the chase scene with the other girls. Was that fun? That genuinely was fun to be running and scared and
See,
and all of
how
that?
did Erin survive?
Yeah, it's always fun. I mean, I think everything's kind of fun.
Not fair. I wanted Erin to live.
Thank God it's not something that happens regularly in your real life. So when you get to be part of something where it's super heightened and surprising and otherworldly things can happen, and you've got these two excellent kind of birds beside you who are like fighting off the demons, and you're genuinely scared and you're kind of doing it together. It's it's brilliant.
Move your ass! Go!
I've been around mocap. I've seen mocap. It fascinates me. What was that like? And more so, what's it going to be like to see your face in a video game?
To wear mocap is like, I mean, you just feel like you've got a huge nose because you've got this cycling helmet on, but then it has a huge beak at the end where there's a camera. And sometimes when they're putting it on, you can see the other actors already kind of lined up, and it's very close. It's very scary.
No! You're gonna kill me!
But yeah, I think it'll be
That doesn't look
super
like
interesting.
Jamie.
I don't know, maybe I'll look a bit better. They'll doctor me off or something. Kate's just a better version of me. Yeah, it'll be really interesting.
It's going to be very cool. As far as, let's say, traditional acting versus video game acting, what were the differences? Was there a huge kind of difference between the two?
I'd say the main difference is just the speed at which you work when you're making a video game. You still have the same intention, and narratively it's the same kind of experience because you're creating characters together and you're creating a world together, and our wonderful director is like interacting with us as a film director would. And
That's cool.
Also you're on a stage where there's little square boxes and there isn't a costume, you know, that's something that's added later, and all that's being caught is the emotions on your face.
It must be quite intense when it's just focusing on your face. That must be a real, like, I don't know, like intensive experience.
Although, to be honest, like, the scripts they're really good, and so I don't really try and think about that too much, whatever the situation. I think if I did think about it, it would be an awful disaster.
Yeah, make change the situation entirely.
You just kind of listen to everybody else that's there and get on with it.
We need a plan. Forget his games, traps, all that bullshit. Think about the killers we've covered. There's always a weakness.
You suggesting we invite him to tea and psychoanalyze?
I'm suggesting we use our heads.
We play his games, we'll lose.
It's our best shot.
This guy's a weirdo. America's first serial killer. Is he real? Or is he just made up for this story?
Torture chambers, secret passageways, vats of acid, and deadly vaults. In 1895, Chicago police unearthed horrific evidence of torture and multiple murders at the sprawling castle of H.H. Holmes. Masquerading under the guise of caring doctor, kind husband, and prominent businessman, H.H. Holmes was a contemporary monster, designing his buildings solely for the disposal of human bodies. Torture Doctor, Monster of 63rd Street. H.H. Holmes was America's first serial killer. Just south of Chicago, the suburb of Inglewood was thriving with commerce. The train station itself had 9 leading lines of railway and over 100 trains
I recognize his
stopping
voice
there
as
every
this
day.
narrator.
No other suburb of Chicago had this luxury.
Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. A pleasure to meet you.
Arriving in Chicago, Holmes finds work immediately at the E.S. Holton drugstore, located at the southeast corner of 63rd and Wallace in Englewood. Several months later, Everett Holton dies of supposed natural causes. Then Claire Holton, his wife, disappears after selling the drugstore to Holmes. Owning the drugstore, Holmes had a steady flow of cash. He would often purchase and resell goods and properties under his numerous aliases. In addition to scamming creditors, Holmes obtained his funds from other phony inventions, such as a mineral water elixir, which in reality was obtained from the city's water supply.
I have to check.
1888, Holmes secures a lease on the vacant property across the street from the drugstore, the southwest corner of 63rd and Wallace. It is here that Holmes will make his horrific dreams come true. He will construct a building for which the entire world will remember him.
Fantasies start very young, and so what he did then was he took a step furtherance of his fantasies to make it reality.
He's a real dude.
And probably, if we had done a little bit of an investigation back then, we would have seen things like his plans, but not just plans for a building, because we'd expect to see architectural plans, but plans for his torture rooms.
For the suburb of Englewood, the building Holmes is erecting at 63rd and Wallace is a massive construction project. Day after day, passers-by stop to gaze at the spectacle of the many laborers working together to create a magnificent new edifice in their neighborhood. Englewood residents were so impressed with the massive building that they named it the Castle. From its outward appearance, it seemed rather normal. But like the duality of Holmes, the exterior and interior of the building were extremely different.
Holmes himself was the architect of the building. He was the only one who knew its design. There was this constant turnover of workers on the building. He would hire a mason to put in a wall and then fire the guy, or hire somebody to put in part of a staircase and then fire him. And there seemed to be several very sinister reasons behind that. One was he managed not to pay a lot of these people because he was always claiming that they were doing incompetent work. But the other, much more insidious reason was that no one except him really had a clear idea of what the structure of the interior of the house was. He had a huge bank vault installed in one of the rooms. And the way he did it was he put the vault in first while the building was under construction, and then built the room around it. And he bought this thing on credit and then refused to pay for it. The bank company said they were going to repossess the vault. Holmes said, well, you know, come on in and do, but if you damage my building in any way, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth.
The bottom floor of the castle housed a pharmacy, jewelry store, barber shop, restaurant, and a blacksmith shop. Behind this innocent facade was a Gothic house of horrors designed by the mind of a monster. The third floor seemed innocent enough, containing rented rooms, legitimate offices, and Holmes's own bedroom. But it was the second floor that contained 35 rooms, many specifically designed as killing chambers.
What the?
Disorienting unsuspecting victims, the labyrinthian construction contained numerous staircases and doorways that led nowhere. For a quick method of hiding a victim's body, a concealed greased chute and trapdoor led directly into the basement of the castle. basement held the most terrifying rooms, resembling a medieval torture dungeon. Acid vats, quicklime pits, and a crematorium disguised as a glass-bending furnace were Holmes's favorite methods of immediate body disposal.
Oh!
After cleaning and mounting their bones, Holmes would profit from his victims by selling their skeletons to local medical schools and universities. Holmes would make a killing in Chicago, financially and literally. May 1st, 1893, the World's Columbian Exposition is open to the public in Chicago. Spanning 600 acres, sprawled out along beautiful Lake Michigan, the magnificent fair is a monumental sight to behold. Over 20 million people from around the world would attend the dazzling World's Fair between May 1st and October 30th, 1893. Holmes utilizes the World's Fair as the perfect opportunity to capitalize on his demented design of the castle. Located only a few miles from the World's Fair, Holmes's castle was perfect lodging for tourists. Holmes decides to rent rooms to visitors of the fair. He entirely renovates the upper floors of the castle, bringing in the most modern furnishings and luxuries, all purchased on credit, which Holmes had no intention of repaying.
Didn't pay back.
In addition to placing newspaper ads for rooms to rent, Holmes visited the fair with several of Benjamin Peitzel's children, preying on elderly women who flaunted their wealth, making sure he invited them back to the castle for a warm night's stay in a soft bed.
They're not calling their relatives, telling them where they're at. They just know that they're going to Chicago to see the Columbian Exposition. Perfect victims, because they're unknown in the city. Their relatives, wherever they came from, know that they were coming to Chicago, and they never came back. Now, how do you start to find them? They don't even know where they stayed. Perfect, easy victims. I'm sure some of them got in and out of his place with no problem. And others, they walked in and they never checked out.
Some of the rooms had been completely lined with asbestos to make them soundproof.
Hidden in Holmes's office was a master control panel which connected to gas lines leading into airtight sleeping chambers. Holmes would lead his victims into the rooms, lock them in, and turn on the gas, asphyxiating them while watching their demise.
Let me out! Holmes, let me out, please! Holmes! Holmes! Holmes, please! Holmes!
At the height of the World's Fair, Holmes masterfully juggles his castle businesses, renting rooms, dodging creditors, selling skeletons, and attending to the needs of the many women in his life.
I have had many young ladies in my employ, most of whom are still living in and about Chicago, whose parents and friends know only too well that far from being their seducer, I have done much to materially help them in their narrow lives.
Being a personable, attractive young doctor and businessman, Holmes won the hearts of many women throughout his life. At one point, Holmes managed to secretly have 3 wives, each never knowing of the others. In 1890, Julia Connor became Holmes's employee and mistress, living at the castle with her daughter Pearl. When she became pregnant and demanded marriage, Holmes agreed on the condition that she allowed him to perform an abortion on her. She agreed.
Boy.
Neither Julia nor her daughter Pearl were ever seen again. Just a week later, Holmes sold a clean, articulated skeleton to the Hahnemann Medical College for nearly $200.
Oh boy.
In 1892, Holmes acquired another mistress, Emmeline Sigrand, and employed her as private secretary. Holmes sent Emmeline into the vault to retrieve some papers and sealed it, suffocating her to death.
Damn.
Several weeks later, the University of Chicago acquired a female skeleton from Dr. Holmes. In 1893, Minnie Williams became Holmes's new private secretary and eventually his mistress. Minnie was the beneficiary of a property in Fort Worth, Texas, valued at over $40,000. Holmes murdered Minnie and her younger sister Nanny after having Minnie sign over the Fort Worth property to him. In 1894, Georgiana Yoke became Holmes's 3rd wife. He married her under the name Henry Mansfield Howard. Like his other legitimate wives, Georgiana lived out her entire life. On July 19, 1895, Chicago police enter the Holmes castle. The world would now learn of the horrors that the castle had kept secret
how many more people
for
gotta
so
die?
very long. As disoriented detectives and police searched the upper floors of the castle, the true depths of Holmes's evil were waiting in the basement. Among the death devices in the basement of the castle, investigators find piles of mixed human and animal bones, bloody women's undergarments, and a wooden dissection table saturated with dried blood. Chicago police were inundated with names of people reported missing from the World's Fair. 50 missing people were eventually traced to the Castle of Horrors. The evidence, blood and bones found in the basement posed a problem for 19th century criminal investigative techniques.
It was very difficult to go and identify even the bones as being human in origin, because with the very small fragments you didn't have enough of the identifying characteristics to be able to make that ID.
The world is now calling Holmes the Monster of 63rd Street, Torture Doctor, and the Modern Bluebeard. Overnight, Holmes transforms from arch-swindler to arch-fiend. A Chicago journalist calls Holmes a multi-murderer.
The Holmes case generated this incredible amount of national attention and really international attention. Really, in his own time and in America, Holmes was much more notorious and more widely known than Jack the Ripper, who was a contemporary of his. Then as now, people were very, very fascinated to sort of visit the sites of these terrible crimes. And his castle became a kind of tourist site. And there were various people who wanted to take it over and turn it into a kind of murder museum. And then, just before some impresario was about to make it again into this tourist attraction, it burnt down. Somebody burnt it down. I mean, it could have been, who knows, some outraged citizen who didn't want this to become some very morbid tourist attraction. Holmes's trial was kind of the O.J. Simpson trial of the day. It just generated this huge amount of publicity. The case had become a kind of national obsession. Of course, there wasn't CNN or Court TV back then, so it couldn't be covered quite as relentlessly, but it was covered very, very extensively. There were true crime books and pamphlets and all kinds of stuff. And Holmes himself had become a sort of folk figure almost, you know, the sort of national boogeyman.
The courtroom fills for the final verdict to be read. Holmes becomes extremely nervous when not one of the jury members looks at him. In his entire criminal career, this is the moment Holmes never believed would occur.
Really?
He is found guilty of murder in the first degree. Herman Webster Mudgett, alias H.H. Holmes, would be hanged on May 7th, 1896.
While Holmes was in jail, awaiting the execution of the sentence, he was made an offer by William Randolph Hearst, supposedly for a significant amount of money, to provide his confessions. Holmes, who had already issued about a half a dozen completely self-contradictory versions of his crimes, clearly at this point felt he had nothing to lose. He was going to die anyway. In this confession, he did a complete about-face and portrayed himself as the worst monster who ever lived. He just basically confessed to every crime anybody had ever suspected him of and threw in a few more for good measure.
He's reliving the fantasies after the fact now. He's reliving the fantasies of things that he did.
She was very willing to do this, and prepared to leave the vault upon completing the letter, only to learn that the door would never again be opened until she had ceased to suffer the tortures of a slow and lingering death. The partial excavation in the walls of this room found by the police was caused by Latimer's endeavoring to escape by tearing away the solid brick and mortar with his unaided fingers. I closed the door and turned on both the oil and steam to their full extent. In a short time, not even the bones of my victim remained. It was the footprint of Nanny Williams that was found upon the painted surface of the vault door, made during her violent struggles before death. Only one difficulty presented itself. It was necessary for me to kill him in such a manner that no struggle or movement of his body should occur. I overcame this difficulty by first binding him hand and foot, and having done this, I proceeded to burn him alive by saturating his clothing and his face with benzene and igniting it with a match. As soon as he had ceased to breathe, I cut his body into pieces, and by the combined use of gas and corn cobs, proceeded to burn it with as little feeling as though it had been some inanimate object. I immediately took them to the Vincent Street house and compelled them to get within the large trunk, through the cover of which I had made a small opening and ended their lives by connecting the gas with the trunk. Then came the opening of the trunk and the viewing of their little blackened and distorted faces. Then the digging of their shallow graves in the basement of the house. The ruthless stripping off of their clothing and the burial without a particle of covering save the cold earth. I am convinced that since my imprisonment, I have changed woefully and gruesomely from what I was formerly in feature and figure. My features are assuming a pronounced satanical cast. My head and face are gradually assuming an elongated shape. I believe fully that I am growing to resemble the devil.
On the gallows, just before he died, he recanted. He claimed that the confession that he had published was a complete fabrication.
The extent of my wrongdoing in the taking of human life consists in contriving the killing of 2 women that have died at my hands as a result of criminal operations. That is all I have to say.
Get out of here, bitch.
H. Holmes is hanged on Thursday, May 7th, 1896, just 9 days before his 35th birthday.
So what?
At 10:25 a.m.,
blow the candles out,
he is
then hang?
pronounced dead.
He was very concerned that after his execution, his body would be dug up either by medical men seeking to dissect his brain and find out what made him tick, or just ghoulish sort of, souvenir hunters. And he requested that he be buried within a big slab of concrete, which he actually was. One of the things about Holmes is that nobody knows for sure how many people. In my researches, which were pretty, I feel, thorough and extensive, it seemed very clear to me that he murdered at least 9 people. There have been stories that he killed 50, 100, countless people, particularly in Chicago at the height of the World's Fair.
How many people did Holmes actually murder? Most likely, no one will ever know. Holmes and the many other people that came in contact with him are long gone, having taken the answers with them to their graves.
I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing. I was born with the evil one standing as my sponsor beside the bed where I was ushered into the world. And he has been with me since.
I didn't know I was gonna get a documentary. I thought he was a guy this game just made up, but he was a real dude. Holy crap. It's crazy. Making the murder castle. It's like a technical thing.
So, what do we know about this guy?
He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed
I mean, it's pretty much
with
no more
HH homes.
gameplay.
We're going to a property
after this guy,
inherited
so
from a relative.
we don't feel
Some
like
of the
watching a
rooms
whole
are
bunch
full
of
recreations from the
featurettes.
castle.
Then, you know.
Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts.
But thank you guys.
Totally
for
sane,
watching.
I'm sure.
There are various elements we knew we wanted to explore when designing the hotel. From developing areas and set pieces that generated a constant sense of uneasiness and tension.
And darkness. I couldn't
to
see
memorable
shit.
track rooms that forced the player into frantic life and death decisions.
I'm so sorry.
We took a lot of inspiration from Holmes' original murder castle, as we wanted to capture the way that Holmes' castle was created to disorientate and confuse his victims.
Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
As cunning as Demet is, not everything in his castle runs like clockwork anymore. His operation has become so vast that he can't maintain everything, and the Lonic crew have turned up at just the right time to exploit that.
The production design for the hotel needed to reflect the original design, utilising a Victorian-style facade and castle turrets, interiors with ornate mouldings and panelling, being made larger to accommodate the game's intention to be used as a vast labyrinth to create fear and horror. This included the hidden rooms, sliding walls, trapdoors, and secret basements, but with extra central monitor rooms and death rooms, all hidden from the guests, providing multiple layers and multiple levels to explore, unveiling the horror within. Special attention was given to the design of the areas such as the lobby, the bar area, and the dining rooms to provide an authentic, believable Victorian hotel, bringing a feeling of magnitude and foreboding to intimidate the player.
Guys? Is that you?
The hotel guest rooms were designed to be opulent yet aged, in keeping in style
Oh, so
with
they made it dark
finishings and
on
fittings,
purpose.
yet having additional modern electronic window shutters installed to trap the victims. Secret observation rooms were also built adjoining, with hidden doorways to enter. Corridors were cleverly designed to include mechanical sliding walls hidden within the Victorian framework, used to change the layout of the labyrinth throughout the hotel.
Fuck.
The murder inventions designed within locations included the suffocation and crushing rooms, furnaces, and acid baths. The monitor room was a newly constructed area, deep within the core of the hotel. This room allowed Demet the full control of the labyrinth and its workings.
In The Devil and Me, we make use of a range of mechanics new to the Dark Pictures series to help convey the unsettling mood and threat of the hotel. With an expanded focus on exploration, the player spends a lot of the time exploring the hotel's labyrinthian corridors, and as each character revisits a shared area, the feel of it changes. Each character has their own unique light source. Erin and Jamie, as the practical sound and lighting techs, have fairly straightforward torches, with Erin's directional microphone providing an additional small light when in use. Mark, the camera operator, has his camera flash, lifting the darkness in short bursts and providing mini jump scares as the player suddenly sees something out of the gloom. Kate lights her way around with her makeup mirror, providing a small amount of light to fumble through the corridors.
I don't remember that
And then
much
Charlie's sole light source is his own cigarette lighter, casting the hotel in its flickering orange light and barely really lighting anything at all.
Jamie!
Yeah, you got
Over
that
here.
right.
Each character experiences these shared areas differently through this, adding to the sense of the familiar hotel rooms changing with each visit.
It's amazing.
The Island Hotel was originally built in the 1890s. It was converted into a spa later on until it was abandoned and finally chosen by Demet for his murder playground. Some parts had been restored, like the rooms the characters stay in and the lush lobby and bar areas on the first floor. We work closely with concept art and art direction to create distinct color palettes and ornate assets that made those areas more inviting while still leaving something unsettling about their imperfections. But elsewhere, we could show the hotel and spa's original treatment rooms and the indoor pool which had fallen into disrepair and other thematically different places. Our second challenge was getting into Demet's head. We knew that he was supposed to be a very meticulous man. He's the sole architect of this place and proud of his creations. Some rooms are deliberately left in disrepair. We created them with the base layers showing, and we scattered building equipment around to tell the narrative that Dumet still has plans for them. Others he had completely purpose-built. That's where we used the mix of old brick and breeze block materials next to each other to create contrast. And on top of that, there are traps everywhere. Some of the most interesting areas to create were the ones which were supposed to be off-limits to hotel guests. We wanted to show the stark contrast of his personal space versus the one he hunts people in. The team went as far to even design Dumet's handwriting, and we used that on boards and documents to show more of his personality. There's storytelling in every small detail.
Lighting in Devon Me is a bit different from the previous Dark Picture games, since we have more explorations and more playable areas in the game for players to freely explore. We had to slightly adjust the way we used to do lighting by adding some new stuff, such as adding more guide lights in the environment for direction, or add some interactable light fixtures that you can trigger on and off by walking closer or away from them. So there are 4 types of lighting styles in the hotel. The first one is the regular hotel areas where everyone should feel safe and cozy. We try to use more bright, warm color lights with different elegant light fixtures. And the second one is the areas that are either under constructions, used as Dumet's workshop, or places only lit by moonlight or should be pitch black. We used cooler temperature lights or even blue lights for these kind of areas with very low light intensity and very heavy volumetric fog to enhance the claustrophobic vibe and to elevate the tension. So the third one would be the control room where Dumet watches and controls all the activities in the hotel. We want this room to be especially bright, like an industrial warehouse with a cool, eerie mood to separate it from the other rooms. And the last one is all the rooms that are designed to be slaughter stages. Killing is like creating art to Dumet, and he wants all his artworks to be presented epically with audiences, classical music, and beautiful lighting setup. So in these areas, unlike the others that have more neutral color in the lights, we tend to artificially light these areas with either theatrical lighting or use high contrast saturated lighting setup, so that we know something is going to happen.
If we don't do something, both of them will die, Mark.
We wanted to provide players with a truly realistic historical Sonic experience whilst inside the murder castle. We researched multiple properties and buildings built within the same period as the original Chicago murder castle. Authentic door foley and sound effects elements were high on our priority list. We recorded multiple door openings, closings, handles, rattles and squeaks. Throughout pre-production, we'd seen all the variations of emotion characters would be displaying when using the doors, ranging from calmness through to blind panic and incensed rage. All these emotions could be channeled into the performance we recorded. Another element of the soundscape we went into considerable detail recording was floorboard and stair creaks. Virtually every step we took provided us with a distinctive and unique sound. We recorded these creaks in 3 states: running, walking, and walking slow. To further add to this, as the characters climb higher inside the Met's murder castle, the creaks will become more frequent as you enter unfinished rooms, exposed walkways, and the structural integrity of the hotel becomes more dangerous and unstable.
In terms of the music, we chose various 19th century pieces of classical music and opera to accompany the murder scenes. These would have been the pop music tracks around the time of H.H. Holmes, providing a cognitive link between past and present. Classical music and opera accompanies a lot of the murder scenes, often playing through a gramophone or a tannoy, which is then fed back through our bespoke impulse responses to allow the music to naturally echo throughout the cellars and corridors of the space.
What is this?
We took a similar approach as well with the abstract sound design, including nods to classic horror films with really discordant, unnerving piano impacts and bowed metal interspersed with electromagnetic recordings, synths and ultra-modern distortion to provide that juxtaposition and that link through time between the historical setting and the modern-day story.
Designing the hotel as a play space presented different challenges than previous Dark Pictures games. We've gone from quite open environments in House of Ashes and Little Hope to a more enclosed one with the hotel. The ability to revisit previous environments at different points in the story, with different layouts and different emotional states, meant that we had to collaborate very closely with each other to make sure we designed each area to cater for every requirement. We had to think how a lit corridor would feel if multiple characters roaming around it, versus the same corridor drenched in darkness with just a singular player character. Empty hotels are inherently eerie, and it allowed us to play with the idea of liminal space to try and create a murder castle that felt uncanny. It's something that felt truly unique.
It's me! Get in here!
Jamie?
Thank God.
Why is that word still there? Okay. Alright, dioramas, that shouldn't take long, right? Dioramas. I think I can control this. I think these are all the special features I unlocked. Oh, I could, okay. So this is what the coins are for. Yeah. Oh, Connie. I killed the dog. What? Oh, insufficient obols? Yes, Kate is. Here we go, Mark. Charlie. Look like statues. You could get like little model statues. Poor Erin. Connie, I'm sorry I killed you. I didn't mean to do it. I want to cut your collar. There's Dumet, the bastard. The honeymooners are our first victims of the game. Look at her face, like, yeah. Intimate. Damn, skirts all open and everything. Oh, no, it's just a fold. Frenemies. Dinner. Yeah, there's a whole lot of... Okay, I think that's it. Yep, that's going to do it. collectibles? Did I get? Oh, these are just the pictures and stuff, right? The secrets. Because they have a whole bunch of stories. I think I got one of these. I think it was Little Hope. I think I got that one. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think they got more coming. So this is great. Okay, so that's going to do it. What is? Past the wireless controller. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's very interesting. Like you could play with other people, but you play this make decisions on your own. That I think that would be interesting actually. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. If you stayed this long watching all these documentaries and featurettes, then thank you. I will be playing other games like this. Like I said, I just picked up another one from the same anthology, so we'll check that out. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.